Should mention tomorrow does mark 10 years since Ike devastated the Ohio Valley in a way that no one could have predicted. You probably remember it well. I know I do. 500,000 people lost electricity for many days. But as announced, Tamika Artist reports it also brought communities together.
Yeah, it was a day much like today, calm and sunny, not a cloud in the sky. But then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, the winds picked up, the lights went out. Here's a look back at one of the worst windstorms ever recorded in Cincinnati history, both the good and the bad. And who could forget the sights and sounds of September 14th, 2008, an event that would later become known as the Cincinnati Blackout. We asked the lunchtime crowd downtown to reflect on what happened that day 10 years ago, and everyone had a story to tell about where they were and how they were impacted. What do you remember from that day?
Well, we had just been in our new home for about 4.5 years. Big woods in the back, and we got the warnings that the bad weather was coming.
I know when I woke up and I saw all the damage, it was crazy. I had never seen trees that big uprooted out the ground.
We lost a huge pine tree in our backyard, missed the back of our house by about 3 feet.
I just remember a lot of turmoil and nothing to do. Nothing to do at all because there's all the electrics out. Everybody's outside though.
Everybody was worried, but at the end of the day, we barbecued a lot.
Really glad to have the lights back, but from that point on, you kind of missed having, everybody running around in the street and talking and socializing.
In all, that storm caused $560 million in damage here in Ohio, and 4 people lost their lives. Coming up in my report at 6 o'clock, you're going to hear from some of my colleagues who were working behind the scenes to keep you safe, while at the same time, in many cases, dealing with their own impacts from the storm. Tamika Artist, 9 on your side.